B2J the Podcast and Big Red's Rockin' Podcast is brought to you by Big Red Productions, a Dub 9 Stockton, California original broadcast and podcast distributor since February 2016. The actions and views of the hosts do not directly coincide with Big Red Production, but that of those who open and insert their foot in their own mouth. We're not perfect. These aren't your mama's podcasts. Hit the intro. Roll.
You know, I always get nervous when we hit record on this sumbitch, and then I think, oh fuck, well, what are people gonna think, and shit like that. But you know what? I don't care. A fucking Batman movie, rated R, dude, is totally just killing it. And did your ears bleed at some point? Yes, they did. Yeah. Therefore, by process of elimination, I do not like John Jones. Knowledge? It's a silent K. Our language is pretty fucked up. Because you're a professional sleeper?
Hell no, Anderson. He does the most badass Mexican on guitar of all time.
Carlos Santana.
Almost, maybe instrumentally.
You can have it! It's all yours! I don't want it back! Dude, he can play the guitar and it'll sound like he's fucking your mother and you'll be alright. B2J. B2J. B2J, the podcast. Things entertainment, baby.
What's up, everybody? This is B2J the Podcast, and we're coming to you live from the...
Oh, yeah, I see. I can't hold on to the 209. If I hold on to it, then all I'm saying is, ooh, it sounds like I'm holding on to a Ric Flair woo.
Stockton, California. Knows how to party.
Hometown of Brandon
Knows
Cooks.
how to party. Hometown of...
the Super Bowl.
You guys are so fucking awkward sometimes.
Hey, we can't.
Man, it's great to be back. Happy 2019, everybody.
Fuck this year.
The last show was the year-end award show. You say fuck this year, but it's like we're going on 3 weeks into
we're 3 weeks in.
Well, some depressing shit has already happened this year. So, yeah.
Well, without getting into anything too personal, do you care to share?
My great-grandfather died the very first day of this year. And so it's been rocky.
Too real.
For me, at least.
I'm very sorry to hear that. As one life comes to an end, I know that this year has potential. Because
let's hope.
Hopefully I will have a happy, healthy, young baby boy. But more than most likely, probably going to be a girl.
What?
They say there's a rumor that if 3 or more people believe that you're going to have a girl, it's going to be a boy. So if that rumor is true, I believe it's going to be a girl. You believe it's going to be a girl. My dad believes it's going to be a girl. There's 3 people right there that think it's going to be a girl. So that means I'm having a boy.
As long as the baby knows its gender, that's all it is.
Have you guys ever heard of the years?
Dude, that's a thing right now that you shouldn't genderless babies for like 3. I don't care. I can't remember what it was called.
Don't go there.
Let's not.
Babies. I think that's what they're called. That's a thing. That's a thing. They're called babies for like the first 3 years of a child's life. They shouldn't know what their gender is.
You're not allowed to use the word it. But
how is that? How should that be a thing? If your kid has a pecker, how do you describe that person? Oh my god. Anyways, babies. It's a thing. I wish it wasn't, but that's the new.
I want to shine light on this topic because I don't think we've ever got into like the gay, lesbian, transgender stuff.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, I don't because there's lots of.
I support whatever. I don't care.
Exactly, but like
whatever you're into, unless it's like illegal.
A lot of people would.
If it's illegal, I'm not. You probably shouldn't be doing it. It's illegal for a reason.
What he's saying is, as long as you're not having sex with animals, you do you, boo boo.
Or dead people. There are people who do that.
Or anything that is illegal. If it's illegal, that's why I covered all my bases when I said it was illegal. Because you probably also shouldn't have sex with children.
I've only... Oh. Where are we going?
See? That's what I was saying. Dude, if it's illegal,
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Stanton does.
Yeah.
This is
We went down a dark.
the
All I gotta
kind
say-
podcast.
You wanted to bring it up. You're the one who went down there. Like,
All I gotta say.
You're the one who started talking about babies and no gender.
All I gotta say about the gender thing is I saw the best meme I'll ever see in my life.
but I'm
Funniest
saying,
thing
dude,
ever.
what other big life thing? Like, should 3-year-olds be able to vote if they could?
Oh my God.
I mean, is that the path that we're
18-year-olds
on?
shouldn't be allowed to vote.
I agree. If you should be 21 to vote, I agree. I mean, let's be honest.
I didn't
18-year-olds
vote
don't
I have
vote
very,
anyway.
very strong
Yeah, I
views
didn't.
about all.
I didn't vote this time around, but we got Trump.
If you
so-
do, then throw it out there. This is why we're on the radio.
Okay, I believe in gay marriage. I believe that if you're a man and you are older and you think that you don't want to be a man and you want to be a woman and you are
Wanna
considered
change your name to Caitlyn.
transgender, that's fine. And I support you. I grew up in a family of peace-loving hippies and we support everybody. And that's how I was raised and that's how I see things. But I think this generation has started taking things too far.
Too sensitive. Snowflakes.
Because
It's called
now
sex
we're
change,
going-
not
no.
your own gender.
Now
because-
Okay.
we're going into things where people say they're gender fluid, which means they don't
They're
think
going too
they're
far.
a boy or a girl. They go with both, and that's bullshit. You're either a boy or a girl. Even transgenders think they're a boy or a girl. If you're a boy and you think you should be a girl, then you identify as a girl, and that's how transgender are. And some people, and it's not really adults, it's younger people, it's like teenagers, and some people in their early 20s are going with this non-gender thing, and I think it's straight fucking bullshit.
So you've heard of this Navy
Yes.
shit before right now.
And I think it's straight fucking bullshit.
It's going too
And
far.
I never wanted to say anything because I've always been a supporter, but people are taking this shit too far. If you're born with a pecker, you're not born to speak, okay? You're taught to speak, okay? So you're not born thinking, oh, I have a pecker, I am a girl, and so I don't want my parents to call me either because I can't speak for myself. That's bullshit. If you grow up and you decide I'm a boy and I want to be a girl, good, change it. Do what you gotta do. That's your life. But it's bullshit.
Oh, sorry.
It's bullshit to sit there and say, I'm not gonna name my baby a gender-related name. I'll make it non-gender, like
Tony, Leslie,
Alex.
Huh?
Something that
Rory,
can be
my
both
kid.
genders.
My kid's a dual, but that's just because I like the name Rory.
but still, at the end of the
It's
day,
like-
My upcoming kid, I don't know what it's gonna be,
People
but
are just taking it too far, and
and it has nothing to do with that.
that I
gender
just
stuff.
think that teenagers don't understand, because when you're a teenager you can't make these kind of decisions, and I think they're just kind of throwing shit out there and they don't really understand. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for saying this.
oh, whatever.
I really am. But I mean, I support people in their decisions. It doesn't bug me. I don't care if you like girls or boys. I don't care if you want to be a girl or a boy. It doesn't bother me. But I do think people are taking things too far now.
Wait, I completely 100% agree with everything you said. 100% agree with everything you just said. As a matter of fact, I don't really care if we get any kind of hate, really, to be honest. If they ain't talking, they ain't listening. So, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, on that note, to all the people that are listening to the show, thank you very much. I want to take this time to tell at least one person a day. This is the first time I'm doing it of the year. Tell at least one person today about B2J the podcast. Thank you so much. That's our one and only commercial so far. Developing hot ...
On that gender note, all I gotta say is the best meme in the world is, if I had $1 for every gender there was, and then it's a picture of a $2 bill. The best meme I've ever seen in my life. And it's fucking great. It's so true. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, people are, well, okay, on that note too, I've come to this blinding realization that I'm a millennial, dude. Not I'm a millennial because I don't think I'm a millennial, but when you look it up to see what the fuck a millennial is,
Oh my god,
dude, they say that anybody born after like 1981 to 1997 is a millennial. And then the 1997 to the next gen shit is something completely else. It's something completely different. But I'm a millennial.
have to realize
That's dumb as fuck. Because I do not think I'm a millennial.
You're an 80s baby. Her and I are 90s baby.
Millennials
Sorry,
don't think the way we're talking right now. Like they think like what we're saying is true. Millennials don't think the same way that the kids who were born after 1997 think, because it is true, they are a completely different generation, and that's the generation I'm kind of talking about, who are like the teenagers and stuff. And I mean, there are some early 20 kids who believe that way, but it's not a lot of people.
So I guess if you were raised old school like I was raised
Like,
old school. Like you guys could hear
all of us in this room.
you guys could legit hear my baby kids in the background right now. And you're a baby kid. So yeah, we were raised old school and we're raising our kids old school. So therefore if you were born with a pecker, you're a dude until you choose you don't want to be a dude.
Exactly.
And if you were you're born with a vajayjay,
I have a feeling we're going to do a whole podcast on just this topic.
no, I'm just this is the first time we ever went spontaneous topic. So
But I
there
want
you
to
go.
say one thing before
This
we
is
end
normally
this topic.
not part of our show.
A lot of
But
people
whatever.
think transgender is a third gender, and it is not. Even transgenders will tell you it's not a third gender, that they were a man and wanted to be a female. But there are still just two genders. And that's where I end that note. I'm done with this topic. Let's get on to the music.
Touche. Yeah, we got a whole show going for us, but let's get a little introduction.
My team's still going to the Super
Whoa,
Bowl.
whoa, whoa,
Hold on.
whoa.
You're getting too far.
Whoa.
Carmelo Anthony. I got to get over the big news before we talk about the petty news.
Oh,
all right,
shit, here we go.
Carmelo
I-
Anthony. Carmelo. This
talk
big
about
news.
petty.
We're talking big news topics
Talk
now.
about
Okay,
petty.
there's this little thing going on called the
about
Super Bowl.
petty.
Nobody's ever heard of it. Nobody's ever heard of this thing.
Right.
Royal Rumble, right? That's what we're talking about, right? Yeah, Royal Rumble. Okay. Carmelo Anthony to the Chicago Bulls. That's bigger news than the Super Bowl.
Carmelo Anthony's ready to retire.
Okay, how about like the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame? That's bigger than this little thing called the Super Bowl,
Look at
right?
him.
Go
He
ahead.
just really wants to
Go
talk
ahead.
about
No,
his
go ahead.
brand.
Talk about
No,
the
because
MLB
you
Hall of
know what
Fame.
I'm doing.
He just-
No, I don't know nothing about the MLB Hall
I
of
know
Fame.
Barry
You know
Bonds
what I'm doing.
Barry
I'm
Bonds
just
is on there as a
undermining
nominee.
the Super Bowl in
Look at
general.
how upset he looks.
Manny Pacquiao fought this weekend. You know,
I
that's
heard-
bigger
I heard
than.
about that.
And he decimated Adrian Broner by unanimous decision.
Is it Broner or Boner?
Broner, but you
Okay.
could get a boner over the Super Bowl if you want to. With
Which
the
she probably has.
yeah, of course. He ruptured he got a scratch on his cornea, but then he came home to find his house has been burglarized, and I was just doing
Who's?
all of that. Manny Pacquiao.
Oh,
I know, bigger than anything else is the Super Bowl, and that's why I wanted to do
Pacquiao
exactly
got
what I just
home
did,
invaded?
dude. The Super Bowl
What about it?
is the biggest thing going on, and who's in the Super Bowl now?
Rams and Patriots. Well,
And
Patriots are always there.
who's the Rams fan in the room right now? Whose team is going into the Super Bowl?
Mine.
Exactly. So, exactly. I wanted to rile you up, man. That's what I wanted to do. I successfully did it.
He looks all sad and stuff.
She's
like
fucking
nobody
extremely.
cares.
Oh, I
Saints
care.
fans
It's
and
big.
half of America is
I can't.
whining about
I'm
the
hurt
non-pass
because I
interference
do
call.
not want Tom Brady to win,
Dude, have you
and
seen the
you're in
memes?
my division.
Have you seen the memes? It shows that. You remember Malibu's
Like
Most
everybody,
Wanted?
yeah,
The movie.
every-
Do you remember Malibu's Most Wanted?
Yes, I love that movie.
My quarterback, Jared Goff, looks just like the main actor, bro. Just,
Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Said it's up to this guy to keep Tom Brady from getting his sixth ring.
Okay, so it's up to Jamie Kennedy to get the first ring.
So funny.
He's also a big actor in the movie Scream, and I love Jamie Kennedy. Jamie Kennedy's the shit.
That movie was funny as fuck.